Morning. So today I'm going to show you my work from home routine and how it's changed since social distancing, quarantining, isolation. So I've been working from home from the same apartment since late 2010 when I chucked the deuces to my financial services job and I said, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. So I'm no stranger to working from home, but my routine has changed so much and you'll see that in this video. So let's get started on the day. Okay, so typically I'm up 7 a.m. You know, I feel like I get way more accomplished when I wake up early and I have a schedule. But quarantining has my anxiety through the roof. So lately I have been staying up until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning because I'm like watching videos on viruses, and I feel like, you know, the more I learn about how viruses start and spread, and the more I learn about, like, you know, this whole coronavirus thing, the more I feel like, okay, if I understand, you know, it's like if I understand it, maybe it's not so scary, but then I learn more and that joint is scary. So I've been going to bed at like 3 and then waking up at like 10, 11. Shoot, sometimes I get up at 12 and it's like, did you revert back into your teen days? But anyway, so what I'm gonna be doing, and what I usually do next is usually I go, you know, brush my teeth. I've already brushed my teeth. And then I usually go, you know, find me a little something to eat. But today though, I'm going to shower early because I got some idea for some content. I'm going to have Gabby, I'm going to FaceTime with my hairstylist, Gabby, and she's going to, you know, walk me through doing my hair because, you know, only a few things that I can do. And then sometimes when I learn something new, I forget how to do the old stuff. So like I put my hair in these makeshift twists because I have to blow dry my hair out, and this will just make it a lot easier to, you know, blow it out. But yesterday when I washed my hair, I forgot to put it in twists to let it air dry, so it just air dried and my hair was like shrunk down to like so last night I had to do some work, spray it with some water and then brush it to, you know, so it wouldn't be so coiled. What's the word? Well, now it's stretched. What's the opposite of stretch? Shrunken. So it wouldn't be so shrunken. So I gotta go take my shower, put some makeup on, and check up on it now. I gotta go take my shower, put some makeup on. Well, probably eat some breakfast first because I can't be doing hair on an empty stomach. And then we'll do that. Do I make up my bed and stuff like that? I mean, this is as good as it's gonna get. This little lump right here is what do you call it, pillow. One of those like long pillows. I put it underneath my knees because, you know, my lower back be killing me, and this helps me to sleep in a good position. This lump over here is a sweatshirt because some nights it gets cold and I'm like, I need my sweatshirt next to me. So, I mean, you know, you win some, you lose some. BT dubs, these glasses are the designer Gray Ant. However, I have a prescription put in them, and I got them through a optician stylist. Wonderful black woman owned business, optician, Utenzi Miller. I'll leave her information linked in the description box, and a link to a video where I talk about her services because, you know, she has a virtual styling service for those who wear glasses, which I have just recently joined the club because, you know, the eyesight tends to eat anyway. So, typically I sit here, I eat my breakfast, which looks like a bit of a struggle meal. You know, I ain't gonna lie. You know, getting groceries has been kind of hard. Okay. I don't want to leave the house. If you haven't been watching the news, New York is the epicenter of the whole ordeal in the United States, and you know, there's been a couple of cases reported in my neighborhood, and the thing with this virus is you know, there's not enough tests for everyone to get one. So people can be having it and contagious even when they're not showing symptoms. So I'm in the house. Because, however, they keep saying that 80% of people recover from it. And that wasn't I was just clearing my throat. They say that 80% of people recover from it. But some of the symptoms I can deal with. Like, I can deal with an upset stomach. I can deal with, you know, a sore throat. Maybe I can deal with a fever and like fatigue, but I cannot deal with that shortness of breath, because every time I watch some sort of news program or just even someone's vlog that has had it and they talk about that shortness of breath, that mess sounds scary. Extremely scary, and I don't want no parts of that. I recently got diagnosed with asthma, and it's going, I feel like it's going down some because I've been working out and I lost a little bit of weight. So I haven't needed my inhaler as much, although I did take it this morning because the pollen and whatever is outside is like acting up. And yesterday I had the windows open because it was nice, and then I was not nice because my allergies were acting up. So today it's kind of warm. But I'm scared to open the window because I don't want the pollen to come and get me. So there's that. But yeah, I've been working out. So my breathing's so much better. I don't want to take any chances with the corona. You know what I'm saying? Alright, we're zoomed in here because my desk is a hot mess, and I will not have you internet folks roasting my dirty desk. So typically I would sit here, eat my breakfast, check my emails. Typically during the day I would have, you know, I would watch Wendy Williams at 10 and then The View at 11, and then turn the TV off and not turn it on until like, you know, 7, 8 o'clock. In my old life, when I first started working from home back in 2010, when I first started, you know, influencing, blogging, whatever, full time, I would sit at this computer from the moment I got, well, actually, I didn't even have this office. I used to have my bedroom and my office all be one room. Ooh, that wasn't, ooh, ghetto. And it wasn't the ghetto because that was the situation. It was the ghetto because of how unorganized and sloppy I was in there. So, you know, I guess, you know, some things never change. But that was hard because, like, you know, you don't really want to work or have any like computers and stuff like that in a place where you sleep, because you're never gonna really get a good night's sleep. So thankfully, when did I get this? My sister moved out maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So I've had this office like the last 2 or 3 years. But yeah, this is her old bedroom and I converted it into an office. So now I don't work those long days. I would get up 7 a.m., be at the computer, be trying to chug out blog posts. This is when, before I was doing YouTube, I would like sometimes blog 3 times a day. Like if a product came out or I had a review, it was a whole bunch of stuff going on back then. And sometimes I wouldn't get off the computer until like midnight. That kind of lifestyle is very much conducive to gaining weight, which I did. I gained weight my first, maybe like year or two. It took me to gain the weight. My first 2 years when I was blogging full time. And then, you know, you get to a point where you're like, all right, yo, it's time to do something, because, you know, like, dang. So I did Weight Watchers. And what works with Weight Watchers, you can find that, for me, is the tracking. And you can find out all about that because I blogged about it, you know, back then. I'll leave the link in the description box. You can check that out. But I did that, and then I think I was working out on my own at home. Maybe I was going to the gym. Yeah, I think I was going to the gym and kind of working out at home. Got down to like nice, like, you know. Then the 2016 election came and I fell back into bad habits of eating late, eating junk, just eating, bleh, and I gained 30 pounds. So I'm working now to get rid of those 30 pounds. I think I've lost 10 already or something. I don't know. It's hard to tell because with this whole social isolation thing, it's like, what is weight? But I'm trying my hardest to, you know, stay on track, because I can't go out like that. Homie cannot go out like that again. Anyway, so normally what I would do is, you know, I would go to the gym. I just recently in January hired a trainer. I would work out with her. I wound up upping it, so I was working out with her 2 days a week. As of, I think, the beginning of March, I started working out with her 2 days a week. And then I would take like a high intensity interval training class. And that would, like, when I finally got myself into that routine, you couldn't tell me nothing. And then of course the world fell apart, and you know, no longer can I go see my trainer until everything gets sorted out. But I have some at-home workouts that she gave me that I try to do that I'm gonna try and stick to. But one thing that I'm really trying to stick to during this social isolation period is to not eat after 8. Now, I think that was one of the game changers for me. It's hard at first, because the first couple of days that I did it, I was like, oh my God, this is what starvation feels like. But then you get used to it, and then like your body is just like, you know, it knows like, okay, that's it for the day. But I think that was like my little bootleg form of intermittent fasting. And that has helped as well too, in addition to the working out. All right, so while I'm at this computer, I'll check emails. I get a lot of email, and I cannot answer it all because it's just me. I did hire a virtual assistant, but she does more of the like writing my newsletter emails and scheduling posts for Facebook. But she's had a bunch of emergencies lately, so I gotta check in with her to make sure, you know, I don't know. But I desperately need an assistant, but like right now is not a good time, you know, anyway, to be spending any extra money. So I don't know, I guess I'll figure it out. But what I do, and this might sound horrible, but whatever. When I have a lot of email, I first scan for anything that has anything to do with money. Like, I just gotta keep it real. The money emails definitely take, you know, top priority. So I look at those first. Today I actually had to finish drafting a campaign that I started, and I'm struggling with the visuals because normally I would, you know, shoot with Rose. She shoots so fast, we would get, you know, stuff knocked out in less than an hour. And I set something up so where we can bulk shoot so I can have like a bunch of content. So, you know, I got my pictures and my videos and all that other stuff ready. However, the world fell apart, so I can't meet with Rose. So I've been trying to take the pictures myself. They look okay, you know, but it's not what I really want them to look like, but I have no other choice, so I just gotta accept it. And that's a lot of lessons that I've been learning over the years. As a Virgo, it's just like, look girl, you just gonna have to accept it. That's just the way it's gonna be. So not every day would be typical. Not every day I stay inside. Sometimes there's fashion events, beauty events. I used to go to a lot more events back in the day. As a matter of fact, there would be days where like if there were like 4 or 5 events, I would just like kind of pack up like a laptop in a bag and just stay, because I live in New York City, but I don't live in Manhattan. So, you know, sometimes by the time it takes me to get back on the train and stuff, you know, it's like there's not enough time. I might as well just stay in the city and whatnot. And I used to do that because, you know, I was young. Well, I'm still young, but you know, I was younger and I was like trying to, you know, meet as many, you know, brand people and whatnot as possible. But, you know, people think like events are like these really cool, like, oh my God, because I used to get people all the time. I don't even know if they were DMs at this point in time. But people used to always ask, oh my God, those events look so fun. How can I get to go to your event? Let me tell you something. Yeah, some of them are really fun and, you know, worth your time going to. But a lot of these events, it's free promotion for a brand. So I only go to events now if I have a relationship with the brand, or if I want to have a relationship with the brand, because time is money. Like, the time it takes me to get to your event, I could have been home doing something that's gonna make me money. You know what I'm saying? So time is money, okay? And again, that might sound horrible to some people, but like in this kind of line of work, especially, you know, I don't have a team. I gotta, you know, set priorities and stuff. See, talking to you, I ain't gonna be able to finish my damn breakfast, and I'm supposed to be getting on this thing with Gabby in 10 minutes. Where did see? Because I'm talking to y'all. Okay, so let me hurry up and say this little bit first. finish my breakfast, and then, you know, I'm gonna need to get on the thing with Gabby. So yeah, so today I'm gonna finish that sponsored piece of content, you know, send a draft over to the brand. Hopefully there's no delays, because, you know, let's get it going. That's a little scary but it's a little scary, the unknown when it comes to, you know, the money part of being an influencer, because things are so like up in the air. I'm oddly optimistic because I've gone through this for so long. Like, I've been doing this full time for the last 10 years. So outside of like catastrophic events, there's been times where, you know, money was kind of tight. Now I've learned to, you know, well, first of all, I don't do as many sponsored campaigns as I did before, because now I only take a few, but I charge a lot more because I don't want to do a lot of sponsored campaigns. So now I have it where I'm not like working paycheck to paycheck, where when the money comes in, it's like savings, and I've got money saved up and stuff like that. It took me so long to get here. And I paid down a bunch of debt, which right now is making me wish I still had that money for like extra cushion in these uncertain times. But, you know, I'm glad I paid the bills off, but, you know, damn, I couldn't keep like a little stack of that money, did you? Like, yeah. But that's another sign for me, and a lesson for me to, you know, quit spending on a whole bunch of crap, you know? What else is different? I take lunch breaks now. I never used to take lunch breaks before. I would just like, you know, work until I was like ravenous, and then I would eat whatever. And that definitely leads to weight gain, you know? So I stopped doing that. And I'm not at the computer. I'm not, you know, working. Well, I'm not working as hard as I did before, but I'm definitely working smarter. Because the type of job I have, it's like, yo, zoom out a little bit. Like, why do I have, can you see the junk that's on my desk? on my chair over there? It's like, why do I have, you know, such a cool lifestyle, a flexible lifestyle, and not take advantage of it? So, all right, about to film with Gabby and get this hair in a ponytail. Gotta switch the chair out, because this chair is not always, you know, cool for filming, even though I'm filming in it. But anyway. So I can do the tour of the bathroom today. Say hi, Gabby. Say hi to my vlog. We're getting ready to film, so make sure you look out for that video too. Okay, so I have done my ponytail. She's cute. Let me get her in some better light, so we can get you some better light. Maybe we'll get some better light over here. I'm proud of myself. And then I also know that I'd be able to take this out so that I can go to sleep. Because when Gabby does it, it feels like it's so intricate that I'm unable to do it and then be able to put it back. But since I put it in there, I feel like I know to take it out and put it back in. But let me show you the rest of my day. Usually around this time, I go make lunch. But on days like this, when I'm like filming content, I get like low energy, because you wouldn't believe how much energy it takes to film content like in the house. Like, not even in the house, out the house, on the side of the house, in between the house is a lot of energy. Because especially when you're filming something, you gotta be high energy, because it'll come off on the camera like, hi guys, I'm gonna do this ponytail tutorial for you today. If you know, if your energy ain't good, people ain't gonna try to watch you, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you have that energy. But when you're done, it's like you're zapped, and it's like, damn, I don't feel like cooking no lunch. But I'm gonna cook some lunch, because I ain't got no other choice. And yeah. Okay, so typically while I'm eating, I would probably like try to start editing the video. Usually I can edit a video in like maybe 3 hours, right? But lately it's been taking me the whole day, because my attention span is just like all over the place. And then, you know, I need to clear out some files from my computer, which I forget to do, and then I'm already in the motion, and it's just like, it seems like a lot, and ugh. So sometimes lately it's been taking me the whole day. So, you know, have mercy on a G. Like, if, you know, you see any little errors or something, or it takes me a little longer to put something up or whatnot, it's because I'm I'm not dealing with a full deck over here. Typically the time of day where I'm like, all right, I'm done with doing work because I'm exhausted and I don't want to overdo things. So, you know, this is typically when, you know, I just go chill, watch some TV or whatever. Lately though, typically I'll like catch up on my shows. Like I'll catch up on Law and Order SV. Ooh, I need to turn the light on in here. Well, I'm gonna open up the blinds so we can get some natural light because, you know, remind us of how things used to be. I decided, well, anyway. I'm too, you know how they say you can go outside for like fresh air and whatnot, as long as you practice social distancing. I ain't going outside. I'm terrified. You know why I'm terrified of going outside? Because it is such a long and arduous process to de-virus. I know I just made that up. When I get back in the house, because I gotta wipe down the doorknobs and the lock and the chain, and then the doorknob for the closet, and then, you know, I gotta wash my hands, and then, you know, did I touch anything else? And if I'm Clorox wiping things down, then I gotta wipe down the Clorox wipe bottle itself. It's a lot. So I'm just like, you know what, I ain't gonna leave the house. You know what I'm saying? I'll still wash my hands and stuff, but I don't need to do such heavy duty devirusing if I don't ever leave the house. You know what I'm saying? I said before, I watch all of these like virus videos because I just feel like, you know, knowledge, it helps me feel a little empowered in such uncertain times. Okay, yes, that was the doorbell. It was a delivery from Strivectin. I do have some sponsored content with them coming up, which I'm very thankful for because I like Strivectin, and also, you know, I gotta stockpile some cash. So that's great. Thank God for the delivery workers, of course, our healthcare workers, grocery store workers, everybody. Shout out to y'all doing the most to keep us, you know, keep the country going. And listen, I won't get off on too much of a tangent, but these people deserve to have raises. People need paid sick leave. To me, it is like just preposterous that the people that, you know, some people tend to look down upon the most in this country are the ones keeping things going, and y'all don't want to pay them. Listen, there's going to be some changes, hopefully, for the better after, you know, we get through this video. I'm probably going to watch this video with this Asian doctor. Asian Boss is a channel. You need to listen to this COVID expert. Girl, took the ponytail out already. Whew. You know how my hair be all sensitive. But tomorrow, I'm gonna have to flatten this curve to get this back down so I can film some stuff. But at least this part is, you know, it's still good. But yeah, tonight's gonna be a typical night. I'm gonna sit here and watch as much TV as I can before the TV starts watching me, and then take my behind in my bed. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribed, hit the notification bell, and follow me on social, because when I'm not here on YouTube, I'm somewhere else on the internet sprinkling my cheer. Goodbye.